You okay, honey? You seem a million miles away. Want to watch something? There's that show you like about the.
Don't tell anyone.
What was that, Walt?
Don't tell anyone about this.
Tell anyone about what, Walt? You're not making any sense. Are you feeling all right?
No one. Not Hank, not Marie, not even Mom.
Walt, you're scaring me. What's going on? What aren't you telling me?
Promise me, Skylar. Promise me you won't say a word.
I I don't know what you're talking about, but okay, I promise.
Good, because it's important. More important than you know. Don't tell anyone
Honey, what are you talking about? Tell anyone what?
about any of this.
Walt, you're not making any sense. Who would I tell?
No one. Not Hank, not Marie. God, definitely not Marie.
Walt, you're scaring me. What's going on?
Promise me, Skylar. Promise me you won't say a word to anyone. Ever.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but okay, I promise. I won't say a word.
Good. It's important. More important than you can possibly imagine.
What's so important, Walt? You're acting like
It's just, we need to take care of some things. Handle some debts.
debts? What debts? We're not exactly swimming in them, are we?
There are things lingering. Old student loans. That credit card we maxed out that time.
Those are manageable. We're making payments.
I want them gone. All of them. Before anything else.
Before what, Walt? Are you planning some big splurge? Because if this is about buying some fancy sports car,
No, no splurges. Just clearing the slate, starting fresh. It's important for our peace of mind. You understand? No more owing anyone.
okay, Walt, I understand needing peace of mind, but 6 months? That's what? You want to just sit on this money for 6 months?
At least, maybe longer. I don't want us rushing into anything. We need to adjust.
Adjust to what? Having money? Honey, I think I could adjust pretty quickly. We could get a new car.
6 months.
6 months for what? Walt, you're not making any sense.
The money. We let it sit. Don't touch it. Not a dime.
What money, Walt? Are you finally going to tell me what's going on? Is this some kind of elaborate joke?
No joke, Skylar. Just promise me. 6 months. No big decisions. No impulsive buys. We let it sit.
Let what sit, Walt? You're talking in circles. You're scaring me. I need you to be straight with me. Is this about your health? Is it bad?
It's about being smart, Skylar. About not getting caught up in something we don't understand. 6 months. That's all I ask. 6 months to adjust, to make rational choices.
Adjust to what, Walt? What rational choices are we talking about?
Just trust me on this, Skylar, please. 6 months.
Something safe.
No. No new car. Not yet. That's exactly the kind of thinking I'm talking about. We need a plan, a real plan, not just impulse buys.
But what's the harm in a little responsible spending? We've been so careful for so long.
The harm is we lose perspective. We start thinking this is endless. It's not endless, Skylar. It could be gone tomorrow. And then what? We're right back where we started, only worse.
So what? We just pretend it's not there for 6 months?
We invest it, wisely, carefully, but we don't touch it, not for anything frivolous. We let it grow. We let ourselves get used to the idea.
Peace of mind? Or are you finally cracking under the pressure of turning 50? Because if you're thinking we need a bigger house to compensate,
No, Skylar, please. This isn't about some midlife crisis. This is about being smart, responsible.
responsible? By not telling me where this money is coming from, that's responsible.
It's complicated. Look, new house, that's the last thing we need. We just got the roof fixed.
So you admit there is money?
Hypothetically speaking, if there were money, the smart thing would be to sit on it, invest it, not blow it on some McMansion in a gated community.
Invest it how? You gonna start day trading again, Walt? Because I remember how well that went.
I'll find someone reputable, a professional, someone who knows what they're doing. The point is, we take our time, we research our options, we don't rush into anything. Got it?
So, Mr. Science Teacher, suddenly you're an investment guru? You gonna tell me about bonds, mutual funds?
I'm saying I'm not quitting my job.
Oh well, thank God for small miracles. I thought you were gonna buy a sports car and run off with a 20. So what? I'm supposed to just keep working at Benik. Pretend everything's normal?
Yes, exactly.
But I hate that place, Walt. You know I do. I only took the job to help with the bills.
I know, and I appreciate it. But quitting now, it would raise questions. People would talk.
Let them talk. We'd be set for life. I could finally do something I enjoy. Pottery, maybe.
Pottery is great, but let's not rush into anything. A job? It's more than just money, Skylar. It's a routine, a purpose. Keeps you from going stir crazy.
Stir crazy? Is that what you think?
I just, I don't want you to make a decision you might regret. Give it time. See how you feel in 6 months.
And what about you, Walt? Are you going to keep washing cars?
I don't know yet. But whatever I do, it won't be anything rash.
Right. Because you're the picture of rational decision making these days.
Just trust me on this, Skylar. Please, 6 months, then we'll reevaluate, okay?
Okay, Walt, 6 months. But if I'm miserable, we're revisiting this conversation.
Deal.
Year old.
It's important, Skylar. The routine, the structure.
Structure? Honey, you teach high school chemistry. It's not exactly rocket science.
It's something I know. Something I'm good at. I can't just walk away from that. Not right now.
So, what, you're going to keep teaching even if we're flush, surrounded by piles of cash?
Yes, at least for now. I need purpose.
Purpose? You think teaching chemistry is your purpose, Walt, after all these years?
It's a part of it. It keeps me grounded, keeps me sane. Look, I know this is a lot to take in, but trust me on this. Quitting my job, that would be the worst thing we could do right now. It would change everything.
Change how?
It would make us different people, and not in a good way.
So no new car, no house. What about, say, a nice watch? I've been wearing the same Timex since high school.
No watches, no jewelry, no little treats.
But Walt, why? We deserve something, don't we? We've been through so much.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, Skylar. That feeling, that urge. It's a trap. It's like the marshmallow experiment.
The what?
It's this thing. They did it with kids. They put a marshmallow in front of them and said, if you wait, you can have two. The kids who waited, who delayed their gratification, they ended up doing better in life.
So you're saying we're children who can't be trusted with marshmallows?
I'm saying we need to be smart. We need to resist the urge to splurge on things we don't need. This money, it could change our lives, but only if we're careful. Only if we focus on the long term. Financial security, not fleeting pleasure.
Okay, I get it. Delayed gratification, long-term security, no stupid watches. But what can we do with it? We can't just let it sit in the bank. What about investing?
We'll be smart about it. We'll talk to a financial advisor, someone who knows what they're doing.
What about Saul?
Absolutely not. No friends, no family, no one we know. Professional only, strictly business.
What's wrong with Saul? He's been good to us.
He's a criminal, Skylar. We need to keep our distance.
But he knows how these things work.
That's exactly why we can't trust him.
Okay, professional only. But what about Walt Jr.? He's been talking about college.
He can't know about this, about any of this.
Walt, he's our son. He deserves to know.
No. He deserves to earn his own way. He needs to struggle, to strive. He can't grow up thinking everything will be handed to him. It'll ruin him.
But we could set him up for life. Give him a real head start.
And what? Take away his ambition, his drive, make him soft? No, he works for everything he gets, like we did, like we still do.
You're serious, aren't you?
Dead serious, he can never know.
So what? We just pretend nothing happened? Keep driving the Sentra? Keep eating Hamburger Helper?
For a while, yes, it's crucial, Skylar. We can't telegraph this to the world. This kind of money, it attracts attention. Unwanted attention.
Like what, the IRS?
Worse. People we know. People we think we know. They see you've got money. They start acting differently. They want a piece. Or worse, they resent you for it.
Resent us? For finally having a little security.
Exactly. So we act like nothing's changed. We keep our heads down. We make smart decisions in private.
This is going to be hard, Walt. Really hard.
I know, but it's necessary. And there's one more thing.
Let me guess. No Facebook posts about our newfound fortune?
Absolutely not. No social media at all. No hints, no boasts, no check-ins at fancy restaurants. We need to be invisible online. The less people know about us, the safer we are.
You think someone's going to hack us? Steal our meth money?
It's not just about hacking, Skylar. It's about scams, fraud, people trying to take advantage. Information is power, and in this day and age, people give it away for free. We can't afford to be careless.
So what? We live like hermits?
No. We live smart. We consult with a financial advisor, someone discreet, trustworthy. We make a plan, and we stick to it. Wealth isn't just about money, Skylar. It's about mindset, discipline, long-term planning. People win the lottery all the time and end up broke in a year. We're not going to let that happen to us.
Okay, Walt. Okay. but if I have to eat one more box of Hamburger Helper, I'm staging a coup.
Deal. But in private, remember? No need to advertise the revolution.